live, coming to you from the first week of November edition of IUW. Right off the gate, we have the Prometheum group coming out to the ring. They have a purpose. Thanatos is leading the way. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen Thanatos in action for a while, but Echo had lost in the world title match at Elimination Chamber, as well as the Prometheum tag team losing the tag titles to Orbit of Entertainment. They are here with a purpose, and they have probably one intent in mind, and that is having a message for the Jokers group.
Last week, we saw something that is unacceptable in Prometheum. These past weeks I haven't spoken, nor have I showed myself, because I put the trust in one of my subordinates. Echo had the chance to bring the gold home, and he failed. Failure in this group is unlike any other. Like you pansies, you fail and you pat each other on the back. This is what happens when you fail me. Camera cuts to the Jumbotron, and it's Echo. He's tied up to a wall. They're beating the living shit out of him. I can't believe what we're watching. He's literally stomping Echo the fuck out. And Echo, at the end, gets up and still bows down to Thanatos. What crazy cult is he running here? This is madness. This is madness. That's it.
The evilness of Thanatos has shown. But then comes out the Jokers. Comes out Joker T, comes out Albino Beast, comes out Mystic, comes out Lewis Hendricks. They're all coming down to the ring with Joker T having a mic at hand. Thanatos, I hear how these people react to you. There is a certain level of fear that you've developed within these people. You've proved it, showing what you've done to your own member of your group. Echo, he got his ass beat. Oh, and he's still there. I commend you, Thanatos. There's a certain level of respect that you gain from everyone. However, Thanatos, soon enough, you are going to definitely respect the Jokers group. You are definitely gonna respect what we do to you, because there's only one thing I can think of in order to settle a little beef between you and I. A little bit of something that we're both familiar with. In Wrestlation 4, we had a war for the soul of ECW, Thanatos. And me and you were side by side, but this time around, there's gonna be a war, and we're not gonna be side by side. We're gonna be facing each other from across the ring. 2 rings, 1 cage. I wanna see you in War Games. Thanatos looks and he just starts laughing.
I remember War Games very clearly. As I recall, I've always won the War Games that I've attended. Every Prometheum War Games, we won. I think I accept this challenge. And while I do, you can rewatch this video of what I do to the people who piss me off.
Fair enough, Thanatos. But I'm not gonna piss you off. As a matter of fact, you're gonna get pissed on. Mic drop. And the Jokers, as they're about to come back to the locker room. The Chicago group, they've been making attacks on groups from all over. They ride past the Jokers and they're around the ring on the Promethean members. And they're just looking and staring, possibly sending a message to both groups that they are the next ones coming as they ride away to the back. And that is how that segment ends. But right off the gates, Mystic and Albino Beast are out going to face the former tag champions Tavros and Echo. Both teams are going to fight each other in War Games. This is just a preview of what's to come. Who's going to get the victory between the two teams of Jokers and Prometheum? It will be Mystic and Albino Beast.
We beating y'all ass.
I mean, Echo's injured, bro. You gotta.
We beating y'all ass.
Echo's injured, bro.
Echo threw a spirit bomb on the announcement table. Crazy.
Echo got pinned.
And also, Thanatos was pissed off after the match. He was yelling at Tavros and Echo, and out of the blue, we just see Joker hit him with the knee right to the dome. Sending a message to Thanatos. Joker T looks at Lewis Hendricks. Lewis Hendricks picks him up and hits him with a Z360. Joker's putting their stamp on the Prometheum group. Joker T grabs the mic and he says, "Be careful, Thanatos. Be careful. You don't want to mess with Jokers, because after War Games, something will go down, just like the casket that goes 6 feet under. It sounds hollow." And he drops the mic, and Joker T goes to the back. The Jokers go to the back as the Promethean members are all on the floor in the middle of the ring. Up next, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? How the hell did that happen?
Random ass leakage, bro.
Bullock big time fell off.
Sanji said thank you, yeah. It was Mutant and Superboy Wonder versus the Chicago,
dumbass.
Chicago.
You see this though? The monstrosity of a man that was there.
It's Paul Heyman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the newly formed group that debuted a couple weeks back, Chicago, going head to head with two members of the IUW roster who are trying to make their name, Mute and Jimmy Boy Wonder. Mute and Jimmy Boy Wonder are both in the middle of the ring when the Chicago come out, and their intimidating entrance coming out in their horses. Ahanu and Blackhawk are out in the middle of the ring.
This is really good.
While, what's the leader's name, Melon?
Sikan
is on his horse, watching thoroughly. The match is on. They're going head to head. Who's gonna get the victory in this matchup? It is Chicago. Ahanu and Blackhawk get the first victory for the Chicago group, while Jimmy Boy Wonder and Mute are arguing after the match, pushing each other, shoving each other off. They start brawling it with each other all the way to the back. They're just absolute. Security has to separate them, while Chicago just stare and look at the madness, wondering why they're acting like savages. But, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is...
What the fuck? It's tweaking. No way the update did this shit now, bro.
What?
Look at the card. Oh, this was already there?
Yeah, I made this.
Oh, I tweaked that. My bad. I was like, no, that was my bad. I just saw LWO. I'm like, these niggas.
It's okay, just look at what's admitting from here.
Eric Bodega and Axel of LWO went out to the back while not even talking to Miguel Santana or El Tigre, while Ron the Barbarian and Roderick the Great come out to the ring without even talking to Poseidon. These two rivalries of teams from a way back are heading out to the ring trying to fight each other. Who's going to be number one contenders or fighting for number one contender against the Chicago group? It will be... Oh, Eric Bodega and Axel gets
And
the
Poseidon
victory.
comes out and starts scolding Ron the Barbarian, and Roderick the Great says, "I've had enough of you, man. You're not the leader. We're all in this equally. You said this from the start.
Mm.
You want to be the leader because you beat us one time? Nah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not out here night in and night out doing the work that we are. So I'm going to let you know this is going to be my final time. We're all equal. You are king, but you don't get to talk to us that way." We'll leave it there for right now.
Rod the Great gets out of the ring, and Ron the Barbarian follows him, and Poseidon is left stunned, while Eric Bodega and Axel celebrate their victory and laughing at Poseidon. Poseidon turns around, and as he's about to hit him, Eric Bodega reverses and starts smacking him down. He's smacking Poseidon down with the help of Axel, and they're beating on Poseidon, while Rod the Great and Ron the Barbarian are looking. They realize it, and they realize that they have to go back to the ring. They go back to the ring to defend, but Axel and Eric Bodega run away. They are laughing at the top of the ramp while Ron the Barbarian and Rod the Great are taking care of a Poseidon injured and battered and bruised by the two LWO members. There is no sign of Miguel Santana, no sign of El Tigre, but LWO get their way this week. And ladies and gentlemen, out comes Terry Watkins coming out, defending his Evolution title, and he has something to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do I have your attention now? The only time I could ever talk and you guys listen is if I win titles, if I'm a part of World Championship title matches, getting titles, winning them. Well, I got a title right here, and I have a lot of things to say, so you better listen up, you wankers.
Boo.
You stupid sons of bitches.
Boo.
You boo me, yet the guys who kill, the guys who beat their own teammates, they're the ones getting cheered. Thanatos, Joker T, they're the ones getting cheered. I don't think so. I think it's about time that there is some realism in IUW, that there is something that can get you people to look at it and see that this is real. Terry Watkins is real. This is real for me all day, every day. I was supposed to be world champion, and that was taken away from me. Well, I'm gonna take it back, and the way I do that is by defending this Evolution title, and I'm gonna keep defending it until I become a world champion. And at that point, everyone will have my word. That all of you will now pay attention to the best wrestler in the world today, Terry Watkins. So with that being said, send two bums out here so I can defend this belt and go on to get my world title that was taken away from me. And he drops the mic. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is our Evolution title match. Extreme Rules triple threat against two mystery men. Will Terry Watkins keep his word? And when? We'll find out next.